What's good, people? It's Daryl Nyams with the episode. We're here with the big one. This is legendary. We're so excited about this one. We're here with Lady Do. How you doing, ma?
Wawa.
Hey. What's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. How you feeling, Bruce?
I'm good, man. I'm excited, man. It's beautiful.
Why?
Damn. I mean, you know, Lady Do has had such an amazing run.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I think what's beautiful about Lady Do is every joint you listen to where Lady Do is featured, you knew she would kill it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, where does the journey start?
Well, my journey started, I think it's more of a generational thing.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a DJ. My
Yeah.
dad is a DJ. My uncle is a DJ. And obviously, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I started DJing at 10.
Wow.
I used to tour with my dad at age 10. And, you know, and I think the whole DJing thing came from my dad being a single parent.
Yeah.
And he wanted a way of not leaving me at home.
Yeah.
So he taught me how to DJ.
So
then I had to like
go with him everywhere.
You know. And then I fell in love with music, but I've got a very tough background of, you know, going to school and studying and understanding that you need to have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
So I did that. I succeeded in it. I even won a competition, a DJ competition with vinyls.
Yeah.
You know, and then
vinyls.
With vinyl.
Damn.
Yeah,
No, this
at 10.
digital thing.
I actually have the picture.
Oh.
Damn.
So so I did DJing at 10, went overseas, traveled 108 countries after
Damn.
school, and then my parents were like, we can see that you're struggling, Nyana, Eskolin, leave it a bit.
Yeah.
Go and study something that you can fall back on because we can see that you've got the love for music.
Yeah.
I went overseas, I studied somatology, I did anatomy and physiology.
Where did you go? Where
London.
overseas? Jesus.
So I studied City and Guilds.
Yeah.
Qualified.
Yeah.
Proper. You know, I went and I studied. I came back with the funds that I got overseas because I didn't know the rates of dollars and, you know, so and rands.
Yeah.
So when I got paid, I used to send money home. Then when I got back home, I realized I had so much money.
Oh, wow.
I could start a business. So, you know, I invested in my music, but it didn't go well because, I mean, I stepped into music when I was 15.
Yeah.
And then for the longest time, I was getting the scars of the industry. But I think that is why I'm more wiser when it comes to the entertainment industry. So from 15 up until 30, when I was giving up, like literally, I was like, this is the last genre I'm doing because there's no genre I didn't do. I did hip hop, R&B, Afro soul, Afro tech, everything in music, you know. And just when I was like,
give up.
this is Amapiano, it's a new genre, I'm jumping on it.
Yeah.
I'm giving up. That's the last you'll hear of me, which is the song Superstar. I said I wanted to be a superstar, you know.
Yeah.
And literally what I sang to the universe exactly at that time was when everything happened.
Yeah, because, hey, you're a rapper for real.
Yeah.
She can rap. When you hear those raps.
Yeah.
But also, what's interesting is that it's not just when you're spitting, it's also when you're singing.
Yeah.
How do you get to a point where you know how to sing? Like, you have such an amazing voice, but also when it comes to writing bars, you're still very much on that level. How do you get to that
I think
point?
for me, I've never been one to entertain people.
Yeah.
I don't like entertaining people.
Yeah.
I like telling people my life story.
Yeah.
It's easier to tell people your life story and put it in a song than to entertain people. Because if you entertain people, you need to find what they like and what's going to make them happy. But if you write your own story, it's easy for me to say, Umsebenzi Wethu, I was depressed at the time, I didn't want to sing, you know, and I went and I was literally, that's me singing my emotions on a song. Dakiwe, I've never touched alcohol, but I was in a very suicidal space, you know. I wanted to commit suicide, that's why I said, Bizu mamami azongbona manginje, bizu babam azonglanda anganshai. Then Catalia, I got into a new relationship. Obviously, what happened? I'm going to write what Tintindo Tiamzo. Do you understand? So every song that I write, it's basically about, like, it's literally about me. Not, it has nothing to do with entertaining people. It has nothing. It's literally from the heart. So I just make it rhyme so that when you listen to it, you relate to it, because that's why Dakiwe is more of an alcohol song than it is of my life story. But then when it comes to such platforms where I have to speak about where it comes from, then you're like, oh my God, it's actually such a deep song. Instead of it being about alcohol.
Damn. But I do know that for the longest time, you also worked as a songwriter.
Yeah.
What records did you write, and how did you have to study the people you're writing for, or you just wrote about yourself and you gave them the song?
To be quite honest, I made more from writing than being an artist.
Damn.
Wow.
So I came in, I think the first platform I got was on Boiti's reality show.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember. There was a lady that came and she was vocal coaching her and songwriting on the day.
Yeah.
And that's when everything came up. And then I got a call from Major League as well to say, come and write for a few artists and all of that. And then I was like, okay, cool. And there was a time where I wrote for someone, obviously you can't mention names. I wrote a song for somebody and they said it was pop. And I thought, okay, cool. You think my song is pop. Let me sing it and see
if it's actually pop.
If it's actually pop.
Yeah.
You know, I went and I wrote the song, I sang it, and it was actually amazing.
What song
and
was
it
that?
became a hit. Catalia.
That is a big song.
Damn. Is the person like successful in music?
Not above me.
Not above you.
Nah.
Never.
And let me tell you, I was never going to be in music.
If that
Did not happen, I swear, if that did not happen, because that was coming for my character.
Yeah.
When you come from my character, it's something else. But when you come for something that I know doesn't do, because I know what I can give to a person, and I don't just do things because I want money. That's why I don't prioritize money in things. I always say I build relationships, you know. So that is why when the person said I wrote 6 songs, and you say all of them are pop, that means that has nothing to do with the songs. There's something that you don't like about me. Rather say that. Don't say my songs are pop. And then I go write all 6 of them, and somebody else thinks
they're amazing.
They bomb,
the whole
you know?
country.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy because obviously, you know, when you look at a song like Umsebenzi Wethu and stuff, it became a really big song. But it actually, when I look at the song, it looks like a slow burner. Like it wasn't the kind of song that dropped and everyone was crazy about it. It took a while for people to actually appreciate it. When you did that song, did you know the potential that it would be as big as it got, or was it just like?
I think for me, I did.
Yeah.
Because of the way I felt when I sang the song. I think most of the time, I can literally feel when the song is going to blow up. I know with my energy what's going to happen. It's exactly like the song that I wrote now that I'm about to release.
Yeah.
I know, and I've sent it to a few people, and they all going nuts because it's a reunion of the people that were on Msebenzi Wethu.
Oh, wow.
So we went again and did something similar to it, but that's completely different from what's being dropped now.
Okay.
Because I don't like sounding like everybody else.
Yeah.
If you are the anchor of the ship, you know, you control whatever's happening. You can't call yourself, you know, the person that was there in the beginning of piano, but you can't even, you know, take a left. You can't, you know, ride on the same wave. So with Msebenzi Wethu, I literally felt it because that day everybody cried.
Yeah.
Literally everybody cried. Yeah. Everybody cried. Reese cried. Zuma cried.
Damn, there you're exposing the Amarota skis facing, but it's bad.
Yeah, but it was more of a, they were not crying because they were going through stuff.
Yeah.
I was sobbing the whole time.
Yeah.
And they were just giving me hugs. It was literally
the
like a brotherhood.
music touched them.
Yeah. It was more of a, I was the one that was emotional. And I didn't want to sing on the song. I told them, I'm like, guys, I'm not feeling well. I've got my own issues. I'm going through a lot. I don't want to sing. I just want to be in a room with you guys. Because it's more, when you are dealing with a lot of things, you want to be in company. So you don't think of things that can, you know. Yeah. So they were like, no, you must sing, you must sing, you must sing. Especially Zuma. Zuma was like, Zuma has always been that guy that supported me in everything, and he was like, sing and sing, and I was like, I'm not gonna write anything, I'm just gonna cry on the song. Because if you listen to Msebenzi Wethu, the second verse, I am not screaming as loud as the first one because I was crying on that verse, and Pastor was like, so do you think we should put it? And I was like, leave it as it is. Yeah. Because then people will actually find the emotion in it.
Damn, that is a bit too much.
It's mind-blowing. Even your eyes are red.
Yeah.
How about we take a break?
Yeah. But you know, I love how vulnerable you are as a person. You know, and I think it's I see that a lot more on your social media because I mean you're always willing to share your views on things and support people and encourage people. But you know, I'm always asking myself like, oh, Lady Do, Twitter is a harsh place. You know,
but she's always positive.
She's always positive, and you know, you're always willing to lend your voice in almost every other conversation that I see on Twitter. How do you manage to balance that? Because I always wonder, what does that do to you as a person?
I'm a day-to-day person.
Yeah.
And one thing about growing up in the hood is you grow up with people that bully you half the time.
Yeah.
So you build a tough skin. But one thing I've always said is, pastors don't go to groove.
Yeah.
So who's going to go to groove to save people? So if you are going to be scared of the vultures, it means you don't understand your power.
Yeah.
So Twitter doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
Because I know that the people that are there, that are destroying other lives, I was once those people.
Yeah.
They are probably going through something that they need attention, because half of the time, the people that bully me, when I go into their inboxes, I don't fight with them. I say, do you need food? Do you need airtime? And they say, yes, please.
Damn.
And I buy them airtime, I buy them electricity, and you end up realizing that this has nothing to do
with you,
with me.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with how they feel about themselves, and they mirror it to you, because right now you are where they want to be in life, and now they are literally taking it out on you. So you being a nice person, stay a nice person. Don't go back and you know, fight with people or whatever, unless you are swearing at me. That's another thing. You know, but if you are going to bully me, I need to know where it stems from. You know, instead of just fighting all the time, because you fight people and you don't know what they're going through, you know. So,
that Catalia song, how does it come about?
Hey, Catalia is, I've always been in love with one person.
Yeah.
And we had a break, anyana, you know, and in the song, because I've always been overprotective, it's a thing of showing your partner that you are overprotective of them, and telling the other girls that I'm from the hood. If you touch my man,
I'll deal with you.
You will see God so fast. You know, and I think it's my life story, because that's why I literally said, like the phoning, check his pan. That's my routine every day. In the morning, I wake up 3 o'clock. If you check my tweets, every day at 3 o'clock, I spend prayer time. 3 o'clock, I pray. In the morning, when the first thing I do when I wake up is check my phone if somebody wants to pay me or not. You know, tell my parents I love them. That's exactly what happens, you know. And I'm just that person. I'm an easygoing person. And that's how Catalia came about. Protection over your loved ones, and just my personal story, how I live my life on a day-to-day basis.
Damn. You know, I was on your social media the one day, and I was seeing a lot of cars. I think you put a post about the cars you bought through music. What did Amapiano do for you?
Guys, I think, and it's so scary because a lot of people don't know this. I literally bought my whole, not even whole, I bought what I thought was my dreams with 4 songs.
Wow. Shit. 4 songs.
On my catalog.
No album.
Mine, I have 4 songs. I've never released an album, never released an EP. I don't have a body of work. This is going to be my first time. But on 4 songs, I was able to buy properties, I was able to buy cars. But now, the reason I buy a lot of cars is not the same reason as other people. I do asset investment. So whatever happens to me, whoever's left at home can sell any of my assets. Because I buy them cash. If you're a big spender and you don't know how to save, you can have investments, but instead of keeping cash in the house, buy a car you know has no value, you pimp it to have value. So most of the cars that I get them from backyard. And then I fix them up. Let's say you get it for 10,000.
Like that Gushesh is too much.
No, that one is a personal thing.
Too much. Too much.
You know, so you get a cheap car, you pimp it up, you invest in it, and you know that it's going to be worth more. You know, instead of buying a car that depreciates, you buy a car that you're going to pimp and it becomes worth more. So the people think I have a lot of cars because I love cars. But it's just asset investments.
But you do love cars still.
Yeah, no, I do.
but you sound like someone who is like really conscious of the fact that you're not going to do this forever. Is that something that you fully
every
aware
single
of?
day. It's not even about the fact that it's going to last 5 years or 10 years. I think about the fact that I could break my bones
on
driving
stage.
in a car or on stage or whatever, or I could knock my head and forget all of my lyrics. I think about that every single second of the day, because life is not guaranteed. And music, I can say, would be guaranteed for me because that's a legacy. It can pay me forever. But just being here, climbing down the stairs, I could break any part of my body and not be able to perform for the next coming 2 years. What am I going to do? Which is why 2021 I released music. 2022 I did not release anything. I decided, let me invest whatever I made in 2021 into business so that I can return in 2023 with the finances from my businesses.
That's very interesting because KO was coming at you saying you didn't release anything in 2022.
No, let me tell you something about people that don't check numbers. Go to my socials and check how many followers I have. Go to his followers. Then you go to my music and then you go to his music. I'm not gonna say anything after that. Check the numbers. And don't go write a song. Check the numbers Firstly, Blackie and Youngster are my friends. I'd never say anything that could harm them. Ever. But in the same breath, he works with my old manager. The one that stole money from me. To me, I found out only on social media when somebody sent me a video from Musa Kaula that he works with my old manager, and they were probably trying to settle a score, because I don't come for people's bread and butter. I don't do that. That's one thing I would never do.
Obviously, in the record, he talks about how he felt like your tweets were about him, and they weren't.
What tweets? That's the thing. That's why even on the podcast, Yaga Musa, he says, show us the screenshots. First of all, he said he saw it on my wall, right? He doesn't follow me.
The tweets he's talking about, when you're schooling people about how to make money in the music industry and how
But
people...
how do you attach yourself to something like that? That is a Samro tweet. It has nothing to do with
him.
It's being gold or platinum. It has nothing to do with that. I was just genuinely... I wake up in the morning, find something interesting and want to teach people something. If you attach it to you, that's your problem. That's why I did not waste my time in replying, because what am I going to reply to?
Because I know you. I know that you are that person who actually takes time to educate people and share knowledge in terms of even business, But I think he felt like that because the timing of the time when people were saying that his album was not gold and that he bought the plaques and stuff like that, and the timing of your tweets. I think that's why he caught feelings.
But why would you get... You'll only catch feelings if it's the truth.
If it's true.
That is why even when somebody comes to me and says I did something, if I didn't do it, I don't reply. Why am I replying? It's like somebody coming to you and saying you stole something. If you go and you say I didn't do it, why do you have to prove yourself because you didn't do it? Believe whatever that you believe. That's your belief. That's what you think that is. That is why even in most cases when people come for me, I just keep quiet. I let them be.
Oh, man.
Because if I had replied to him, it would have brought attention to him. Which is why even on Twitter, I was the only one trending. But if I had replied with both
be trending, Man, I was hoping for hit 'em up.
I thought you were going to drop
she can rap. You can rap.
I thought you were going to bring it back.
I wrote it.
Yeah, you wrote it.
But I was
Did you record it?
I didn't record it. I wrote it.
But
I was like, it's not worth it. You see, if I was
T-Man.
He actually sent me the beat. But I wrote it.
He sent you the beat?
Yeah, he sent me the beat. I wrote it and I realized that it's not worth it. When I started looking at our numbers, I was like, I know. If I release this, it's going to benefit him, not me.
More than you.
Because he hasn't even reached 1 million. I'm on 1.7. My numbers, just my music numbers. Let's take everything. Let's leave Sete out because that's where the issue is. Go to my numbers on Spotify, on Apple Music, and just check one of my songs. All of 8 years of work. And I did that in a year. So I'm not even going to fight it. I'm not going to say anything. I just speak my truth because that's what it is. I don't come for people and their bread and butter.
Yeah, that level of discernment is a bit.
It's a bit wild.
It's a bit wild because
crazy.
you know I thought Let It Do is gonna drop something.
Yeah,
I was ready for it.
Because also, I mean, I've never looked at the numbers. In my mind, it was like, you know, KO's a legend, and you know, you are really in the game. You're legendary as well. So I thought you were really gonna come at him as well. No,
I don't do that.
yeah.
I have 169 countries listening to my music.
Oh my God.
So if I put you on my platform, I'm giving you credit.
Damn.
On my platform.
Yeah.
It's like you rolling a red carpet for somebody else to walk in.
Yeah.
Hell no.
We're not doing that.
He did that for me, and I'm grateful because I've got 300,000 followers.
Shout out KO.
And I still respect you. Like, I respect him a lot because he's been in the game long,
Yeah, for
but
a
I've
very
also
long time.
been in the game longer.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
When he came out, I was a DJ. I was 10 years old.
Damn.
So there's the respect part.
When he came out, you were a DJ. You're 10 years old.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's I respect him for his craft.
Yeah.
But any man that comes for a woman,
Yeah.
in any aspect, I don't care whether that girl was disrespectful, whatever.
Yeah.
A man is supposed to be the head of the house,
Yeah.
and the woman should be listening to the man. So if you can't have authority of that, just in nature, I lose respect for you completely, because if you can't come to me and say to me, my sister, we are in the same industry, my sister, I took offense to what you wrote, why did you do that? Do you understand? Then I come to you and I give you a reason. Who's going to teach the kids? Because we are busy pushing lifestyles, we are not teaching the kids the right way, then we end up getting suicides. I don't want to be part of the generation that's got the suicide count. I don't want that. So that's why every chance that I get, whatever scars that I got, I take that back to the kids, and I'm like, listen, this is a scar to me, but I need you to bandage that scar. I don't want you to go through and get the same scar. So if you are going to get attached to me teaching other kids, it means this thing is an ego thing. It has nothing to do with the fact that you want to teach other people, because if you are going to come for a female, yes, you guys can beef with each other. You are men.
Yeah.
You know, two bulls in one
crawl.
in one crawl. That's fine. But if now a bull is going to fight with a kitten, that's something else, though. That's something else.
That's crazy.
Nah,
Lady
it's
do.
something else.
Lady do. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, you said that you didn't release any music in 2022. We felt it.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, 2021, every feature, every record you're on, you know, you were
banging.
consistently delivering. At some point, I remember Bruce saying to me, if there was a Drake in Amapiano, it's Lady Do. Because there was never a step that when you stepped on the mic and the record came out, anybody felt like, that's not great. Everything you did was great. In 2023, what are we expecting?
Actually, you know what? Let's bring it back. Let it do. When you do music, because I mean, I look at your features, right? 2021. Almost every joint you're on, it's a fire song. Do you get sent songs that you're like, go show with this one?
Guys, I will tell you one thing. Every single song that I'm on, I am the one that picks to be on it.
Oh wow!
Because I've got a very, remember, my ears are from your mid-tempo, your deep house. So I know the collective of music. So I know that if I drop something, it has to have a bit of deep house. It has to have a bit of kwaito and culture in it. So, and what sells, guys, and I keep telling people this, it's exactly like how at a mall you go and you buy. When you go to Diamond Walk, there's a crowd for Diamond Walk. You need to afford Diamond Walk. But how many people afford Pep? A lot more people, right? So even in music, it's like that. When you take out music, take it out for abantwana basekasi, for the kids, that the kids understand the message, because the kids convince the parents, and the parents buy the music. But now, because of lifestyles and whatever, you go and you make your parents listen to the songs. They see that you are influencing their kids to buy Gucci. They're not going to like you. Don't listen to that person because they... Do you understand? So with me, it's a thing of, I want to look like them. I want to behave like them. I want to be in their standard, so that even when they look at me, they're like, yes, sis, she wears what we wear. She does. But in my own private space, I can wear whatever I want. I can look however I want. But on the socials, it's very important how I present myself. That's why I go on Instagram without makeup. I will do whatever. Like, I literally look weird, and I don't use cameras. I don't use cameras. I do everything on my phone.
Wow.
I only post things that are from my phone.
Wow. And you brought Diamond Walk to the hood.
Yeah.
You brought Diamond Walk to the hood.
Yeah. That's most definitely.
That salon is ridiculously fly. Like, how long did it take you to work on that? And what prompted you and said, yo, you need to go into the beauty industry?
So I studied beauty. Somatology is part of beauty. So I went overseas, traveled 108 countries. Somatology.
Yes, it sounds.
No, that's because I
London.
did the medical part of it. So the anatomy, physiology. Yeah. So
Just a lady too.
the problem was the practicals. No, you know. So the difference between South Africa and America.
Yeah.
When you do practicals in America, it's physical, live body.
Yeah.
In South Africa, they give you a tour.
Dummy. Yeah.
And imagine mina and slashing people like I was like, okay, can I fail? I'll go back to my country.
Yeah.
Got sent back. So the reason I started the salon was because I was seeing so many people from the hood take a taxi to come to Sandton, just to take a picture of their weave, right? And I thought, I don't want that. What if I bring it to them? What would happen? So you think of how many people are just going to walk into that salon just to go and take a picture.
A lot of
Even
people.
if you go and another thing, people admire people at Konka because of the bottles and not the actual place, right? Because of the lifestyle and not the actual place. So what I wanted to do was, if a person is probably cutting their hair, so Cheesecop, you get your Hennessy, and then cut, you get your Ace of Spades with like a cigar or whatever. So it's an experience, because I don't drink, I get free riders and I give them away.
Oh, wow.
You know, so that's the experience I want in my salon. I want somebody, a taste of wealth type of thing, somebody to understand that the lifestyle you want just needs money, and money needs you as a physical person to go and fetch it. And if you don't fetch it, it doesn't matter where you come from, because at the end of the day, if I could drop 4 songs and buy 5 properties with 4 songs, do you understand?
Yeah, but not a lot of people can have that many hits. Yeah, those 5 songs are hits. Yeah.
So man, that's why I was like, you know what, let me buy a house. And another thing, I don't like credit as much. Just my banker was like, no, your own house must be on credit, your car must be on credit, because you travel a lot, and if you need to upgrade it, you can take it back. And my own property for financial reasons, because she says being in debt is better than buying cash, because then you can keep the cash and pay off the debt.
That's crazy. I want to ask you something, because you're giving us like financial education right now. How do you feel about the amount of Gucci that's flying around since Amapiano blew up?
So I don't judge people for how they spend their monies, because other people were not raised like other people. Do you understand? And things were not easily accessible. So if somebody wants to look good with their money, it's fine. But how I take is Gucci is somebody else's surname. They worked to get their surname where it is, right? Then my surname is Ngwenya. I go and I buy Gucci. What am I doing? I'm advertising somebody else's legacy. So how I view it, I need to build my own legacy, which is Wawa La Beauty, my apartments, whatever. I have a legacy that can compete with another legacy. So when my legacy can afford to go and advertise another legacy, then I will go and buy Gucci. But for now, I don't have the funds to go and buy somebody else's legacy, and
you have to build your own legacy.
I'm building my own legacy so that I can be able to go proudly to Diamond Walk from the money from Wawa La Beauty. Do you understand? So I can't do it for the lifestyle. I can't do it for Instagram, because you guys are the reason I got to where I am. So if I'm doing it for you, it means you are controlling me.
Also, lady, do you a parent?
Yes.
You know, and I mean, you move like a parent. You know, like how has Parenthood impacted on the decisions that you make as an artist?
I gave birth to a girl.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. I think that's why I'm morals before business.
Yeah.
I put my morals first. A lot of people will tell you, even my manager, we've had so many fights just because the person I had a meeting with called me babe after. I will delete that thing.
Yeah.
I'm not even going
babe.
to. I don't even play that game. I don't, because what I want my daughter to be is not what I am, but a better version of me.
Yeah.
So I make sure that whatever she sees on social media, she won't have to close her eyes.
Yeah.
She can watch with her friends, and even without, do you understand?
Yeah.
Without me being involved, if my daughter's old enough to go on social media herself and go read the stuff that I have, she'll either learn from it or want to be like me. I do not post or present myself as anything but a mom, a friend, and an artist.
Yeah.
Love that. That's incredible.
Yeah. Bring it back to your house. I saw the before and after photos. Jesus Christ. How much time did you invest in? I mean, obviously you said 3 months, but were you there every day?
Single day.
You must have been.
Every single day. So I am the type of girl that will count the bricks. We lay them, because you say 34 square meters.
Yeah.
I go and I buy bricks for 34 square meters. I want to see those bricks fit.
Yeah.
34. Obviously, you know that others break and whatever, but there's a certain something that I've learned.
Yeah.
Builders build better when you are present.
True.
Because they build faster when you are present, because they know when they need something, you are there.
Yeah.
You go, you pay for it, you come back, it's done.
Yeah.
So I think that's why, because I bought the house in December,
Yeah.
and obviously, registration takes about 3 months, but I told the lady, I was like, I bought it cash. If anything happens, I'm coming for you. So we did the registration, it's already registered, but in the 3 months, I told the guys, I was like, I only have 3 months.
And you start building
And
this thing.
the 3 months means I'm not going to work. I'm going to work around you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking bookings outside. I'm not doing anything. I will only do it if it's in Joburg. And because I work at night, they are sleeping at that time, because they stayed in the place, And they were like, okay, cool, because there was rooms outside. I bought them beds, bought them fridges, all of that, and give them food every day.
Yeah.
They finished that house in literally 3 months. And every single thing in that salon is handmade.
Damn.
Including the sofas, including the mirrors, including the tables, including every single thing. And I've got a
proudly
picture of
South
everything.
A.
Yes. Proudly South. Even the wallpapers were printed by somebody who created them from scratch. Like, he draws them.
Yeah.
Then he prints. He's got like a printing machine. Because I've always been a person that says, if my brothers can do it, let them do it. I'm not going to go find a company that's going to do it, because then they take majority of the profit. So let me give it to my brother. If he fails, I'll find somebody else.
Yeah, but they did an amazing job.
Oh no,
It looks amazing.
It looks
too much.
And I mean, so where is the salon located?
Watema.
Okay.
It's in the East Rand.
It's in East Rand.
That's where I'm from.
It's top 2.
Yeah.
It's top 2 salons in the country.
Yes. One in Rivonia and one in and the rest.
And then everyone else.
Yeah. But Lady Do, have you always been business minded? At what point do you find yourself saying, listen, I need to start making these business moves? Was this always something that was in you, or it was a fear of being broke and being
I think
one
for
of
me,
the artists who had a great run and people are fundraising for you?
Remember, I was in an era of the very rich, famous musicians.
Yeah.
And how they died, and realized that some of them died with nothing.
Yeah.
That's the most scariest thing. And it's not about, and I'm going to tell you now, every single person in the world is business minded.
Yeah.
It's the experience of your life that teaches you how to multiply. So whatever experience that you've had, and you not wanting to go back there, or whatever generation of your family you come from, and you wanting to break the generational curse, would be the reason for you to say, I'm going to start a shop year 5,000.
Yeah.
So that I can be the first one to own something, because owning something does not mean you have to have 100,000.
Yeah.
You can literally be a CEO from just selling cigarettes.
100%.
So the mentality that we have of, I think it's a system, because it's sad, because a 9 to 5 is built for a person that is from 18 to 35.
Yeah.
When you reach 35, they've built the system to frustrate you, so that you resign, and then the next batch of people come.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why. Why do you think people over 35 are always frustrated? They hate their jobs. They don't want to. Even if you can go in, they go through depression. You'll
in midlife crisis, your 40s.
Yes, because from 18 to 35, you are comfortable at your job because that's the rate that you can do. But 35 to 40, you go in menopause.
It's getting done.
Yeah, so when you are smart, you will work the 9 to 5, 18 to 35. When you get to 35, you can try open something. So take the money from the 9 to 5 because I'm living proof of that. I've worked at Checkers. I have proof. I've worked a 9 to 5 in logistics.
You say you send us the proof.
Yeah, I'll send you. I've got everything. I even have my pictures at 10. I have the picture where I was DJing and I won the competition. I've got memories for days because that's my milestones. That's why even when you walk into the house that I live in, I've got a wall of fame. You guys don't know that I've got 7 platinum plaques.
Jesus Christ.
Because I don't post that. That's my...
It's not about
it's a report.
That.
So in school, when you pass, who sees the report? Your parents only and you, right? So I'm doing this to show people that you can be successful, but I don't have to show you my achievements. Because if I show you my achievements, then you can weigh me, and then you diss me, but you don't know that my numbers are above you.
I love Lady Dude. This is fucking crazy.
You should have dropped the horn at that point. But,
go ahead.
Now, I wanna keep tapping into the business part of it because it's an area that personally I'm really impressed by when I look at you. You know, because it's mistakes that a lot of people make. They make a lot of money in the peak and they fail to invest for rainy days. But going through business, what have been some of your important business lessons at a personal level?
Not spending thinking it's going to come back.
Yeah.
So I've got this mentality of, okay, I'm going to get booked next week, so let me spend the money. So I go invest in whatever that I invest in, then I forget that, no, I have to wait for that one to pay me to be able to finish the project. So I think more than anything, people need to save a lot. Like, you need to save so much. And starting a business is so... I could literally give you 5 business ideas that are from nothing. 350 buys you a carton of cigarettes. You go to a place like where people... This is how you need to think in business.
Yeah.
Where do you think you could sell cigarettes faster? I'm asking you.
At a pub?
Social.
No, like a place.
I would say Scotland, but obviously it's controversial.
Town, Joburg.
See, do you know where you could sell cigarettes faster?
Where?
At a hospital, at a taxi rank.
Because there's no competition.
No, because people are in panic mode. People are impatient. So remember, cigarette is frustration. Usually people that smoke is because of probably anxiety or whatever. When you're in a hospital, somebody's thinking you might die or whatever, need cigarettes, they'll buy 20 at a time. At a taxi rank, they're impatient, they're waiting for a taxi, they'll buy cigarettes. So how you present yourself in business and how you think of your business strategy is very important. So with you selling hair, when you sell hair, right, you have to think of how many people earn. It's like, why does KFC make more money than McDonald's? Because KFC doesn't have anything above 10% of what a normal person earns. So 10% of what a normal person earns is literally 3.7, right? That's the rate now, a normal salary, right? It's like average salary, 3,700 rand. There's nothing at KFC that is above 370. 10%. The bucket is 290. So everybody can afford it. And even what's this grant, you can still buy the bucket. Do you understand? So when you open a business, you must think along those lines. So if you're going to sell something, it must never be above 3.7 if you know you are in an area where most of the people earn 3,700 rand.
Yeah. So that said, Lady Deuce masterclass is coming soon. Be ready next week. But that's really thought provoking, and it sounds like you really not just doing it on the surface, but you're really applying yourself and you know, and immersing yourself in the knowledge. Yeah, it's really beautiful. You know, I never really thought of it like that.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's always a learning moment.
Mass market.
Yeah,
that's incredible, and that's why. But then when now you have a certain level salon in the hood.
Yeah,
that is why I have a certain level salon in the hood, because I don't owe anything at the salon. Remember, you see certain level, but you don't know how much I paid for it.
Yeah.
Right? I paid for the house cash.
Yeah.
I found people that could do that physically themselves.
Yeah.
If I went and bought the stuff, it would have been more expensive.
Yeah.
But I was able to create Sentin with somebody else's hands. I don't owe anything on that salon. I don't owe no bank.
Yeah.
So it means my prices need to be low, because the first 5 cents I do is my profit. I make is my profit. I don't pay rent. I only pay water, lights, and Wi-Fi. And the people that are living in my rooms for free, I told them, you're going to pay Wi-Fi, you're going to pay electricity, you're going to pay whatever, because they are living for free in my accommodation and they work for me. So the salary they are getting is theirs.
Oh, wow.
I literally put everything, it's fully furnished. So you just come as yourself.
I've put,
yes, then you pay Wi-Fi, you pay electricity, so I don't pay for anything. I just make profit.
That's bloody genius. So 2 weeks ago, we lost an icon. We lost the super mega. Did you have a relationship with him?
Not personally.
Yeah.
But he was one of the people I was inspired by, especially with how consistent he was with himself.
Yeah.
Not with just the brand, but himself.
Yeah.
You know, and how AKA literally had boundaries.
Yeah.
There was no celebrity in South Africa that had boundaries. Like he literally had he knew when he got to a place that's a no-go area. You need to respect it. And fans learned to respect that, you know. And he was literally a person that was boiling with love. I think everybody can see that with how, guys, did you see the people that were talking at his memorial?
Yeah.
You can tell with the friends he picked that he was never going to fail, because he knew that my force is what I bring, not what I take. You know, so Nje, it was just very sad for us, and I'm very closer to Zinhle, you know, because we are in the same genre, same industry, and kind of same genre.
Also business people.
And I mean, so it's not that. So I never really have relationships with men.
What was your favorite AKA song?
Controller.
Good. That's Dre.
No, man. What is it?
Composure.
Really? Composure?
No, composure. Why do I always say controller, composure?
Really?
Yes.
What about it?
That is it, Pat Nyovi.
No. No, I love Nyovi. He's my friend. No, but composure is more... Guys, I don't think you guys understood that was not a diss track.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. AKA was literally saying, compose yourself. You don't need to tap into...
There's a lot that's going on, but just stay composed.
He puts you in a place, but he says, remain grounded in who you are. Because composure, just the word composure, means
calm yourself.
Do you understand? I will tell you what I want to tell you, but I'm still here. You know, so that's my favorite. And Jigelele.
As talking music, I've always been curious, lady, were you signed?
No, I've never been signed. I would never be signed.
She's a business
I don't
person.
even want to be signed. That is the worst thing you could ever do for yourself.
Damn.
Worst thing you could ever do.
Why is that?
Before I even release, 50% doesn't go to me. Before I even release.
What about, are you considering the investment?
I don't even want to. Let me tell you, right? You get signed. You get an advance. The advance you think is a gift for signing. And it's a skoloto for whatever you are going to release. Right?
Advance.
Release. They want their numbers. They want them now. You need to pay the skoloto. It means, and now because you are new to money, you get your first R1 million. What are you going to do?
Spend.
Buy a car.
Boo.
It's gone.
Boo. Gone.
Now you're in debt.
Now you need to realize that you need to drop 150 songs to make the 1 million, because when you get to 1 million streams, it's only 27,000.
Damn.
So where now you're Jabula internet, I just got 1 million streams, 27,000 rand. Right? We are so happy. Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, babes. 1 million streams, 27,000 rand.
Yes.
Now you have to make 1 million, 27,000 rand.
Damn.
1 million worth 20. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you become in debt before you become a superstar.
Yeah.
So now you become famous in debt.
Yeah.
You're famous in debt.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You buy your house, you get into debt. You buy your car, you get into debt. You are already in debt.
Now you sign a contract.
Then shit goes down because the music industry is not for like consistent. Now you have to pay your car.
They
You have to pay your house.
They take it away.
Then you are in debt already. You can't go back and ask for another advance because you're not dropping hits anymore. You are not valuable to the company.
Yeah.
They are looking at the next big thing.
The next youngster.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then
Damn.
And then now you're screwed. How do you feel about the state of Amapiano right now?
I'm very happy with Amapiano.
Yeah.
Very much happy because there was a lot of gatekeepers in the industry and we kicked the hell out of that gate.
In Amapiano specifically, or just
No, in the whole
music
industry. In the
Okay.
industry.
So what we did with Jezik and the
We
crew,
is Amapiano or your
with
team?
the crew,
Okay,
right?
okay.
I said I don't ever want to hear anybody tell me about radio
Okay.
and how good I'm doing on radio. I want my music to be received, then it goes to radio. Don't come to me and tell me I'm gonna plug you. I don't want to be plugged. Do you understand? Because that's where, if somebody gives you a silver spoon, your life is going to be very easy. But let me make my music and my music cooks itself, then radio asks Lady Do for the song, because then they're going to play it. But if you have to go and take the song and put it in radio, what if it doesn't pop? Do you understand? So you are not learning the ways of being consistent and longevity. You want everything to be given to you. You know, so that's why I literally was like, okay, let's leave the radio part. The radio always,
Let's
they
focus
know
on
the
the
hits.
kids.
Let's focus on the kids. Let's go to the schools.
And you've been very consistent about that.
That's why my verses
Yeah.
are for people 18 to 35. My chorus is from 18 going down. Hamba ngolai.
And you even change your voice.
Then when I rap Catalia because I know you will understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The kids won't understand, but they'll only understand even with Dakiwe.
Yeah, I mean, we saw little kids.
I don't mind. I'm shy. Do you understand?
Legendary.
Because the kids will take the chorus to you.
Yeah.
You'll understand the verse, then the kids will ask you, what does the song say? No. Don't worry about what it says.
Yeah.
Just stick to you.
Stick to
Do you understand?
this, yeah.
So it's understanding the fact that both adults and kids should be put into consideration when you are writing songs.
Wow. That's crazy. Because most people, either they're writing for kids or they're writing for adults.
No, people write for whoever they want to be. Most of the time, people write for their own lifestyles, for whatever they think they want to be.
Yeah.
People write in advance.
Yeah.
And in songwriting, that's what I've learned. You can't write in advance. You have to write what's happening now. You have to write that sometimes when I get home, I struggle with anxiety because of the things.
Deep.
Do you understand? Because you are literally putting out to the universe that I want this.
Yeah.
Then the universe gives it back to you. But if you say to the universe, I own a Bentley, I live in
For the
what
future,
one,
that's for the future. Yeah.
Right?
But you don't.
The universe already says you own a Bentley.
So right, man.
So right way. Even the people that support you don't see you growing because you're already wearing the chains and the what's. So manje mina ngenzani ngiqala ngePep, ngize ngeMr Price, and then Nike, and then Adidas, and then they grow with me and they realize, but this one, she was wearing the same jacket as I was wearing. That's why it's easy for me to always throw shades.
And then she'll say, and then they'll say, this jacket, Lady Do was wearing it.
Yeah.
But Lady Do, you didn't come from a poor background.
No.
Right? But your thinking is very much of someone who has really been from the bottom.
That's because I'm always in the hood 24/7.
Yeah.
I eat the same quota. I still have the same friends. The same friends I had at primary school are still my best friends till today.
Yeah.
they've never changed. I go to their houses, I chill with them 24 hours. You won't find me. Guys, the first time I came to Diamond Walk was last year. I don't know what I was doing here. Oh, I had that interview with Jezik. That was the first time I passed. I've never even been inside. I've passed it because I don't do sentence and
but she has more than, I'm not gonna mention the number of cars.
No, the cars don't matter because the cars, you can get a car for 10,000.
But your cars don't cost 10,000.
What?
Your cars don't cost 10,000.
Because I made them cost more.
Yeah.
I paid for them to look like that, but to buy it was cheap.
Yeah. What did you do? I mean, you've traveled to so many countries. Yeah. I mean, what does this London tour with BULLDOG mean to you?
Guys, you know, to be quite honest with you, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
BULLDOG chose me when I had absolutely nothing to give them.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. He knows.
Yeah.
I had no followers. I had no people celebrating me.
Yeah.
And they came and they were like, you're a female. We would like to work with you. We would like to grow with you.
Yeah.
Literally on my first contract, that's what was said.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. I literally asked them, I was like, guys, I don't have the I don't like social media. I don't have the followers that you want, but I'll try whatever that you guys want.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, cool. We started a relationship with BULLDOG. What I loved about BULLDOG, they came to me and they said, what do you think we should do with your brand?
Yeah.
I said to them, guys, let's make it about the people more, right? They approved it. We went, literally, they told a story of my life.
Yeah.
Where I come from, what I did, how I did it. We even went to his business, advertised it, and all of that. And from that experience, we started working. And I think they wanted to hear what I had in my head, because they are not for you advertising their brand. They actually want to use
About
their
you.
brand to support you.
Wow.
Genuinely, you know. And I've never worked with an alcohol brand before, but BULLDOG is literally, I am not even buying face. BULLDOG cares more for the person than what they make. Because even the experiences they give you, they went to clubs. Imagine they were supposed to pay me, right? And then we go to clubs. Then they give them branding. They went to clubs and they paid clubs to book me.
Wow.
You know? And that...
So they booked you.
Yes, so they booked me, but they gave the money to the clubs so they can book me. So it was more of an exchange for them. So the clubs made money, and money on top of it was alcohol for me to go there. So money. I was literally going for free because of BULLDOG, but they were getting both slides type of thing. They were getting money, and you know, so the I think the icing on the cake was when I went back and I was like, guys, we've been working for 3 years. And I've never seen a brand that sticks with a person for 3 years. What do we do now? And they just came up and they were like, we want to take you to Paris.
Damn.
And I'm like, okay, I got great. You still want to take me to Paris, you know? And then, okay, we organized the Paris trip, but we realized that my biggest fans are in the UK. And then obviously we changed and we were like, you know what? I don't want to go to Paris and perform in an empty club just because I want to go to Paris. Let's go to where I know my people are. You know, I am guaranteed that I'll have a sold out show. Then we went to the UK, and I'm telling you, they treat you as if you walk on ice. From drinking water to what you wear to how you get there. You get to the accommodation, there's somebody standing outside for you. I had never experienced, I'm telling you, in my whole life experience in my career, I've never experienced a homie type of, you know, experience of people taking care of you.
We're touring.
Know? Yeah, when touring. A person that literally makes sure that you are seated at the right seat. Are you going to get there? Are you fine? Do you have enough? Do you have enough? You know, do you guys need food before you go? Do you understand? So it's that type of thing. You get to the next terminal, there's somebody waiting for you to take you to the next. It's that type of experience. And I realized that there's a lot of things that we're missing as a country, and how we need to treat each other with branding. So they literally set the bar for me. So whatever brand that I choose to work with,
they have to play on that level.
They have to play on that level or no other level. That's why I'm still stuck with BULLDOG till today, because I don't care what they bring to the table. They are the table.
They are the table. That's so impressive. You know what's so impressive about you is that with a lot of things we have conversations about, it's not necessarily the thing, it's how you perceive it. So another person, another superstar, when that happens to them, now they are bigger than life. When they come back to South, you can't even talk to them anymore. For you, it's just, this is the treatment, this is, the way you're looking at the situation is not the same as a lot of people would. And I think that's impressive.
I think that's the conversation I just had 30 minutes ago with the staff.
Yeah.
I treat life as it is.
Yeah.
And I keep telling my friends that stop speaking to people with your available balance language. Start speaking to people heart to heart. Because your R1,000,000 is not going to call the ambulance should you pass out. Your R1,000,000 is not going to help you when you're stuck on the road. But people remember how you treated them. That's why bathi umenzi wa agakhohlwa mara umenzi uyakhohlwa, right? So how I treat you, you will never forget, right? But I will forget how I treated you. Do you understand? So it's that type of thing in life. If you do not remember that a person is a person, you are not your money, you are a person. So when you reach a certain level of success, you need to understand that that is wisdom. You know above other things. So you need to make sure that you take a rope and you throw it down so other people can climb. Because that rope is what's going to save you. You're not doing it for clout. You're not doing it. That's why people think I'm doing it for clout. I'm not doing it for clout. I'm doing it because I understand who I am, and I'm a very spiritually aligned person. I'm a very religious person. I understand that my blessings come from blessing other people. That's it.
That's so crazy.
Lady Do is back this year. You're doing music this year. What's happening?
So I've been rapping, right, on most of my songs. And people have never heard me sing.
Sing or rap?
Oh, you mean rap?
Sing.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to sing this time. And the song that I'm dropping is just singing. There's not even Wawa there. I was literally so sad. So I need to tell you the story, Saga Wawa. So Wawa, my daughter, was with me in studio. And she said, Mama, please say Mama. And I was like, how am I going to say Mama on the song? Somebody listening to it is not going to. And immediately after she said that, she said, okay, let's turn it upside down. What does it say? It says Wawa. And she said, please say Wawa then. Then I was like, Wawa. So the first Wawa, everybody literally got attached to it. And everybody kept on saying, please, please, put the Wawa, put the Wawa. And I was like, okay, let me do that. But 5% of the Wawa goes to my daughter.
Wow.
Before we even discuss royalties, Wawa, if I have Wawa on your song, you must know. It's included on my royalties that my daughter takes 5% because
she came up with
Wawa. So Wawa is Mama upside down.
IP. Wow. IP. She has IP.
And we know when there's a song that says Wawa, we know
Then
that
you know
it's about to do the thing.
So as you come back, we're gonna call it a comeback.
Yes, it is.
Obviously because last year you didn't drop anything. What are we expecting? An EP, singles, an album? What are we doing?
So I'm gonna drop a single. Test the waters. Shake the country. Drop an album, 20 track.
20 track.
Drop another album, 20 track. Drop another album, 20 track.
This
I want
year?
to drop 3 albums, 20 tracks.
Oh my God, that's an exclusive.
Yeah, because remember,
ridiculous.
I record mess. I don't record 5 songs in a year. I record, guys. Business in music is very important. To sell bread to 100 people, you make more money than selling a truck to one person.
True.
So that's how I work. I would rather make 100 rand from each song, but those songs are 200 songs.
Damn.
So 100 rand from 200 songs, I'm done.
It's too much.
It's my salary.
Do you have a bit of pressure though? Because obviously you haven't been doing music as much and you're coming back. Are you worried about how that will be received?
That is why even the song I'm dropping is totally different from the vibe that's happening
there
now.
right now.
Because if you know you are the wave, you don't ride it.
You create it.
You create it.
That's incredible. Okay, so we're touring London. What's next? Where are you performing next?
So because I had taken a break for 3 months, not performing, I was just doing it in G. Like if it's closed, then I would go in and do it. But I took literally a break from bookings and all of that. As soon as I opened my bookings, I literally now have 15 international bookings for March.
Wow.
Shit.
So Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, South Korea, Australia, I think Kenya, Kenya, Zambia, UK, Paris, Dubai.
It's bad.
And.
It's bad. So we want to see how big you are internationally. Can we follow you to your next gig? Are you going to Zim?
My brother, you can just go and watch my videos. It's just that
can we just come record for our people and our followers? Is that okay?
Fine. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So
the 4th of March.
The 4th of March.
I'm going to Zim.
The episode is gonna follow Lady Do to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Where in Zimbabwe?
Was it Bulawayo?
Bulawayo.
I think
Bulawayo. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go record and just make sure people see that this thing is bigger than life. You need to understand that this is not the same thing. It's not the same game we play. Yeah.
Lady Do, please plug your business. What businesses does Lady Do have right now, and where can people check out her businesses?
Guys, Wawa La Beauty is my special baby. I'm doing apartments for my daughter called Maya Accommodation.
Wow.
That's in Venda. I bought land in Rustenburg. I'm still thinking whether I should turn it into a resort or not, because it's just behind Sun City.
Oh wow.
And then I've got school transport. I bought 22-seater Mercedes.
Yeah.
Then I use it for school transport. Nabopoza, a lot of veggie corners.
Yeah.
So invest like 5,000 rand, you buy veggies. I get paid every month.
Wow. Niggas are competing in the club. Niggas are buying bottles.
Lady Do is out there.
Oh man, that's so special. You're such an inspiration. We really appreciate you giving us your time.
It was probably a different interview. No?
It was very different. It was very different. You're dropping bars for the most part, and it's that wisdom that's missing. You know, because it's easy to just flaunt. But it now makes sense to me, because obviously, you know, when I look at your Twitter, I was always worried, to be honest.
Maybe I go.
No. I just felt like, Lady Do, like, yeah, like how much of this is taken from you? If it's taken from you, because I just felt like, your cup must be very full to be pouring as much as you're pouring on social media.
My brother, if you are it, they have to talk about you.
Yeah.
If you are not, they won't talk about you. That shows the level of trends that you get as an artist, shows that there's people that are always watching you.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a lot of followers. Guys, I'm telling you now, you could literally have 5,000 followers and have 1 million people listening to you.
Yeah.
Because if I go to my impressions now,
Yeah.
I can take my phone and show you my impressions.
Yeah.
I've got 26 million impressions.
Damn.
But I've only got 1 million followers.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I have more people watching me than people celebrating me.
Yeah.
And that's all I want.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Because when the time is right and the bomb happens, they show themselves.
Yeah, that's of it.
That's why I could trend them in and
Lady Do, I mean, you know, there's a lot of issues that artists deal with, and depression is one of those issues. How do you center yourself as a person? Because, you know, like, there's a lot you artists go through.
I went through it before I was famous.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll go through it now, because the reason I went through it was because of the things I wanted now. So with depression, and I keep telling a lot of people that depression is, and I don't know how people take this, but depression is when we want things for ourselves that we see in other people's cups.
Okay.
Right. And if my friend achieves, so if we grow up together and my friend starts achieving something that you wanted, it creates a little scar in you, where you start questioning yourself, that what am I doing differently, and by you being stuck in that position of looking at what you are doing differently and giving yourself a hard time, you start actually lacking in every single thing you do.
Damn.
Because now you are not your full self. You are calculating yourself. And when you start calculating yourself, you miscalculate yourself. Because you're the one that does what? That beats yourself up, and everybody else around you doesn't see it. Then you start thinking every single person that follows you sees what you see. And now the mass pain comes in. I've got 5 million followers, it means they see that I'm insecure. They see that I'm broke, I don't have money and whatever. But it's actually not. Because I look at so many times where I've been insecure about my body, and then I go and I tell a person and I'm like, but they're like, we've never seen that. You know? And that's what taught me that self-harm is from self-pain. Because you're the one that thinks of everything that everybody else doesn't see. Then you draw the attention to yourself. Then it starts. So that's why I even tell my friends that your reaction to what is done to you is what affects you, not what is done to you. Because if you bring attention to it, then what happens?
Then it starts.
Then
you pull it in. It comes in like a magnet. Yeah.
And then it becomes heavy on you because now you've got your fans watching you, you've got your friends watching you, you've got your lover watching you. It's too much pressure. Then you're like, nah, I can't take this pressure. And I ask you, why do you want to kill yourself? And you're like, it's too much for me. It's heavy. What is heavy? What is heavy? It's the spirit of the people watching you, not the situation at hand. Because the situation at hand, if you look at it, do you have shelter? Yes. Do you have food? Yes. It doesn't matter whether it's water and bread, but do you have food? Yes. What do you want? A car. Can you buy it? No. What do you want? A mansion. Can you buy it? No. You start stressing about it because he bought it. Do you understand? Yeah. So when you start realizing who you are and appreciating the 5 cents that you make, then you take the 5 cents that you make and you make 10 cents. Then you take this 10 cents and you make 20 cents. And you start appreciating the little steps that you make without looking at any other person's plate. That is why even when I drop, I don't care who dropped what.
You just go
I drop.
Yeah.
Because I know that when I sign a song, when I sign a universal mara, there's no
one taking 5%.
There's nobody taking anything from me.
Yeah.
So whether I drop anything, I'm still gonna make money. Because there's nobody taking any percentage, they only take 20%, which is manager's fee. Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying with a lot of things that we as a human being need to understand, it's the fact that you need to grow and fill your own cup.
Yeah.
That's why even in the Bible it says, let your cup overflow. Then the overflowing is what you give to people.
Yeah. You're not pouring from
but
an
the
empty
issue
cup.
Now, you guys like pouring
from an empty cup.
From an empty cup.
Yeah.
My friend, I will buy you because I've got 1,000. My friend Ganti, you can buy for your friend when you've got 100,000, and it would be better because then you can buy more.
And when they don't reciprocate that energy, you take offense. Because you've poured from an empty cup. But Lady Do, I'm just curious. I mean, you're a very wise person. And it's a great thing for the most part. But on the other side, I can see it being a negative thing because your friends can always assume, oh, Lady Do, she's wise, she's got it, you know. Is that something that you have to deal with? Because it's like, my next question is, who do you cry to when you're going through stuff? Because you come across as someone who's very wise, who thinks about it.
Mina, I'm gonna tell you, in a point blank period, I've had so many things where those things could have killed me. But I learned from a very young age, thank God for the teacher I had, that if you go through something, go for counseling. You pay 500 Rand every Friday, but that's the best thing you could ever do because you are speaking to a stranger. Speaking to a person that you know, they can come back and use it against you. So why not just be positive in everything, but if you want to go and take something out, pay for it. Pay for it, because paying for it, you will never hear it from somebody else. Because if I come to you and I cry to you, you have something, you have a hold on me. If I come to you now and I say, my friend, this is this, right? People fight. And when they fight, you already have files. So now I have to be your friend because you've got my files.
Like you're holding your own ransom.
Now you're holding me. Now you're a hostage.
Now you're a hostage of your own. You know, you came and you cried to a person because you felt a certain way. So that's why even with the friends I keep, they know every time they are with me, wisdom, Bible studies, all of that. I literally want to talk about verses. I want to talk about how your life is. He knows. I will speak to you about your success and how great you are and where you need to be and how you need to fetch your money. I don't want to talk about people's lives. I don't want to hear ndabas because you are bringing the ndabas to me and then I get attached because I talk a lot.
She reminds me.
Well, I mean, I'm not two-faced. I will tell you straight to your face because I don't like you.
Yeah, no, it will get
Yeah,
deep.
this one.
Get deep. She reminds me of your story. Your story really reminds me of a 50 Cent. Hip hop is like a young man's sport, and most of the rappers at the time were blowing up at 18, 19, 20. But he got to blow up when he was 26. I think that you blowing up when you touched 30, you had gone through all these things. So now when all this stuff in the industry is coming at you, you're really able to deal with it. You know, sometimes I'll be thinking like you're going through a tough time.
But when you call me, I laugh at you.
She's in a business. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm busy building this.
I don't even. Let me tell you, I saw in my life, I don't know, like I pray and I'm like, God, thank you so much. Every time I'm trending, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I will open my phone because I have a certain time. I open my phone and I get 7 screenshots.
Yeah.
What did you do to KO? I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? What is he saying? I am not even going to go listen to that song. My family will tell you.
So you haven't listened to that song?
I haven't listened to the song. I don't care.
Yeah.
I get bits and pieces from people. They're like, no, he just, I know it's fine. He watched what? I know it's fine. It's okay. Whatever, But I don't go because that's where the hurt comes in. If I listen to it myself, I'm gonna find a deeper meaning. But I would rather hear it from you because it's gossip anyway. It's diluted.
It's like whatever. Yeah.
You're going to come and you are going to tell me this thing, considering my feelings.
Yeah.
So it ends there. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to hear it. You can bring it to my table. It's okay because it's gonna go away. But the main thing is, what do you do about it? What do you do about it? Does it affect you to that point of, no return?
Yeah.
Or you see it as a glory? I see it as a glory because if he didn't talk about me, some of the people that are tweeting or speaking to me now wouldn't even know me.
Yeah.
So you opened up you to his audience.
Yeah.
Guys, controversy, I'm telling you now.
It helps.
Controversy. And I'm going to tell you, brands don't care why you are trending. They want the person that's
They want the impressions, they want the numbers.
Like they want the numbers.
Lady Do, ladies and gentlemen, we're very, very grateful for just you giving us your time.
Yeah.
She doesn't do interviews, for real, you know. She doesn't do interviews.
And also, you should let them know how long it took. This probably took us 8 months. And shout out to Cecil because she made it happen.
But guys, let me tell you now. Can I just say?
Yeah.
Please respect Cecil.
Yeah.
Cecil could have given up on me.
Yeah.
But she is so patient.
Yeah.
And I was telling her today that the smartest person is a person with wisdom, not with money.
Yeah.
And she doesn't understand her own power, For her to be able to convince me. So the reason I don't do interviews is because I don't want people to attach the face to the sound.
Yeah.
They must yearn for the sound and not the face. So if they see the face, then they start disrespecting you.
Yeah.
But if they don't see the face, they get attracted to Lady Do and they just love Lady Do without knowing who she is.
Yeah.
For the music.
That's genuine love.
Yeah.
They love me for what I present,
Yeah.
not what I give to them as a person. So that's why I don't do interviews. It's not that I don't like doing them or I can't speak English names.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, with the long words. She gave us the long words.
Yeah,
for real.
but
So how did Cecil convince you?
She's been so patient. I am telling you now. Useso will say, so Tuesday, me to know I'm busy. Okay, it's fine. What about Wednesday? No, Seso, I have to leave the country. Okay. Are you back from where you were? Yes.
Yeah.
Can I do Monday now? Me to know I'm busy. I've got vacation. Let's do Thursday. Then she's like, okay. Then she gives me like 2 weeks. Then she comes back and she's like, no, I think Monday. But you told me you were busy on Monday. Let's do Wednesday. No, she has never given up. She's never thought maybe this one is acting like a superstar. Let me just give up on her or whatever. I think she literally, a person that thinks like Seso is very intelligent.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't think you're a superstar. She knows you are busy. So that is a very good trait for business.
True.
That is why I pray and I hope that God blesses her so she multiplies instead of it being for herself. Because having one of Cecil is destroys the whole world because we need more of her. We need more patient people with people, understanding that people are busy. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's because I don't have the time to do it. Because time is more valuable than money.
Yeah, we had written Lady Do of love to Cecil. Shout out Cecil. Yeah.
Cecil says so.
Yeah. Thank you so much for giving us your time. We really appreciate it. I think this is gonna be a classic. I think that for sure. The knowledge, everything. We appreciate you. Thank you, dude.